Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Happy 2024. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the things I've been loving for the month of January. This is my first 2024 favorites of the year. I try to do these monthly. So if you guys would like to see what I've been loving for the month of January 2024, then just keep watching. Okay, so a lot of these are new products this month, which is very exciting. So let's start off with some of the things I discovered this month. The first one is the new mascara from CoverGirl. It is the Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara in the ultramarine color. It's like the blue black. I like this as a primer in conjunction with the regular Cleantopia black mascara. It is the combination I have on my lashes today, and every time I wear this combination, I feel like my lashes look amazing. Really intense and black and stand out, and this has been on all day. This isn't even a beginning of the day mascara look. This is like after 8 hours. So I am highly impressed with this combination. By itself, it's a nice like dark navy mascara, but together I feel like it's where you get the intensity and the really deep, rich color and volume. So love these two. Another new mascara is the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. I actually went to a job fair yesterday, and one of the recruiters asked me what mascara I'm wearing because she was so impressed with my lashes. So this one doesn't give you quite the amount of volume as the CoverGirl, but it really lengthens and separates the lashes and makes them look really spread out. I wouldn't say it gives you volume. It definitely gives you length and definition. It reminds me a lot of like a tubing mascara effect, but it's beautiful. And I've gotten a few comments on this mascara when people didn't know what I was wearing. So highly recommend this one as well. Doesn't smudge or flake. A lip mask I've been loving is the ColourPop Clarice lip mask. It's like that peppermint one that was part of their holiday collection. I put a significant dent in it. It still smells great. It hydrates really well. I use this before I do my makeup, so it's like a beginning step, and my lips are always ready for whatever I'm about to put on. So highly recommend. Don't think you can get it though, but it's probably available on like eBay and Amazon and Mercari, things like that. A gloss that I still love. This is just a new shade from one of their holiday kits. This is the Jane Iredale Hydra Pure Hyaluronic Lip Gloss. And this one is in the shade Mocha Latte. I was wearing it earlier today. It's a very similar color to what I have on now. It isn't what I have on now. What I'm wearing right now is the MAC lipstick in the Thanks It's MAC, which is a beautiful, like dewy finish lipstick. Like I don't have any gloss on my lips, and it's very shiny, and I really like that. I'll show you. I like pairing these together actually. So they're kind of similar color story. You could probably wear them together, but I've been loving both of them this month, in addition to the lip liner I have on right now, which is the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner. It's waterproof, and this one is in the shade Because Duh. Number 1, and again, it goes really well with all 3 of these shades. So we have the liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss. Just really flattering colors and really comfortable on the lips. So highly recommend. Blushes. There were a lot of blushes I really enjoyed this month. One that I dug back out of my collection is this old one from MAC, and I've been sanitizing it throughout the years, so I feel like it's still good. This one is the Freshen Up Highlight Powder, but it's actually more of like a blush. You get like a creamy yellow, pretty much a straight orange, and then a really pretty, I want to say like a rosy red shade. You can of course mix them all together and get like some version of a peach. But on looks like today, when I have more just like a warm sparkle on the eyes, which is from the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, it's just the one shade all over. I feel like these two look best on the cheeks, but if I have more of like a cranberry color, I will dip into this one. So it just depends. Do I need more like warmth or more like pinky rose tone? And I just reach for this over and over and over. It's so pretty. It's like a great color. So love this. It's limited edition. You can't probably find it anymore, but I had to share what I've been loving. Something else that I've been enjoying, but I'm hesitant to recommend just because of the size, are these little cloud paints from Glossier. I got these in a holiday set, so it's just these 2 colors. So I have Rise and I have Puff. And I like the formula. I like the pigmentation. I like how long they last on my skin, but they're just so tiny. But I think I paid like $20 some for these 2 little little tubes, and I like, when I'm applying them, I squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. It takes a while to get the product out, so there's really not much in here. So the formula is really nice, which is why I wanted to add them to my favorites. Just this particular size and kit may not have been worth the $20-some for these two little tiny tubes. They're quite small, but the formula is really good. If you guys saw my viral makeup video, you would know that the Juvia's Place liquid blush in Soft Tulip is definitely a fave. I definitely think this is a dupe for my longtime favorite Neutrogena Cheeky Wink blush. It has that beautiful combination of like peach with a hint of pink to it. It's just so beautiful. I really, really love this, especially on my skin tone. You get so much, it's so pigmented, you don't need much, it lasts a long time. Highly recommend, and quite affordable. Another blush that I've been obsessed with is this one from Laura Mercier. It is the All That Sparkles Blush Color Infusion Blush. This one was recommended by Kathleen Lights. I tried this in the, I think, They Made Me Buy It video. This one is so well loved that you can barely even see the name imprinted anymore. And I don't know what it is about this one. I would say it's like a tan mixed with a rose with just like a hint of peach. There's just something about this shade that is incredibly flattering and universal, and I feel like it works so well with so many different looks, cool tone looks, warm looks, neutral looks. It's just really flattering, and anytime I wear it up here, I feel like it instantly like lifts my cheekbones. I don't know how it does it, but it's beautiful. A fragrance that I might have mentioned last month is the Commodity Milk perfume. There's something about this that is just warm and inviting and familiar. I can't explain it other than that. It smells so good. I've even put sweatshirts on where I wore this last time I wore it, and it still was like in the fibers of the sweatshirt, and I was just like, so good. I purchased a little travel one, but I have a feeling I'm either gonna have to get a second one of this fairly soon or buy the full size because it is that good and I'm using it that often. A foundation that I've pulled back out of my collection is the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. I've noticed lately, since my skin has been drier and as I'm getting older, I feel like heavier foundations are settling into lines. Medium foundations are showing pores a bit more. Thicker foundations just aren't looking as flattering, but skin tints aren't quite enough. So I was looking through my collection for something extremely thin and like veil-like with some coverage. So I pulled this back out, and it is still fantastic. The shade is not spot on for me. This one is fair, and it's a little bit on the yellow side. But if I spray this on a brush and apply it lightly, it matches well enough. I can always like put some white concealer along my jawline just to make it like blend in a little better with my neck. It's just so beautiful, so effortless. I don't spray it directly onto my face. I spray it onto a brush and then lightly brush it around my face, and it looks flawless. Even on my 40-year-old skin, it looks flawless. So if you haven't checked out the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation, I highly recommend. Next, we have an eye primer that I've been reaching for over and over and over, except it's not marketed as an eye primer. It's the Illamasqua eye paint, and this one's in Chai Custard. The shade is right here, and it's just like a doe foot applicator product. You could use it as a shadow, you could use it as a concealer, you could use it as an eyeshadow primer. I used it today all over my lids before putting this super sparkly shadow on, and there's minimal creasing, but I feel like I probably should have used a glitter glue type of thing, but this still worked really well. And like I said, my makeup's been on for like 7 or 8 hours, which is pretty good considering it's been that long, and there's very minimal creasing. So I love this for canceling out veinage, canceling out color before going in with a shadow or a glitter. I think it's really great. I've also started using this a little bit on the inner corner to brighten. So instead of using a concealer, this one works really well as a concealer for me just because of the shade of it. It's right here in the middle, and it almost matches my skin tone pretty well. So sometimes if I want to cancel out the blue right here on the inner corner, I will also apply this and kind of tap it in with my finger. Sometimes I'll bring it down even right here where like my under eye circles are probably the deepest and the darkest blue. So it's kind of been like a universal multi-purpose product for me, primer, shadow and like concealer brightener. So I really recommend this shade if you are similar to my skin tone. I think it works really well. Another product from the same brand is this setting spray. It is the Hydra setting spray in a matte finish, and mine's probably down to here already, and I've had it for maybe a month and a half. There's something about this that truly creates like a film, a veil on your face and locks everything in. Your makeup's not going anywhere. It's not going to transfer by going like this. It is amazing. So I don't know what's in this, but it is so good. And then last favorites are some single shadows that I purchased when I wanted to mimic the wet eye look. And it's these two shadows right here from ColourPop. They are Ladybird and La Mesa. If I want just like a white sparkly eye look, I will use this one, or I'll use it to top other shadows. Or if I want more of like a cooler, warmer kind of glitter, I will use La Mesa. They're just so pretty. It just depends. Like if I want to warm something up, I'll use La Mesa. If I just want to add some sparkle, I'll use Ladybird. I will show you what I'm talking about with Ladybird. Which one's my smallest nail? Okay, that's what it looks like. And applied to the inner corner. You see how sparkly and radiant it is? Can you guys see that? It's just so gorgeous. I really, really, really love this one. I could definitely see myself repurchasing Ladybird for sure. It's just really brightening, flattering, really wakes the eyes up. And you can also put it all over the lid if you want like that glossy, wet eyeshadow look. They're so good and so affordable. So that is it for my January favorites. Let me know down below what you've been loving this month. I do love reading your comments and hearing what you guys are enjoying. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.